Hello, hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. 22. Yay. All right. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic Tuesday. Hi, Donna. How you doing? Hello from Oklahoma. Yay. Are you having crazy weather out there? Hopefully not too bad. I'm going to pour my paints out here and give a few people a chance to get on here. And we're going to get dotting. I have a fun template. Some of you have seen this one already, but I'm doing a little redo on a template here because I've got some exciting news. All right. Yes. Hey, Kathy. Good to see you. Hi from North Carolina. Oh, my goodness. Are you having nice weather there? I hope so. We have had so much rain here in the last, I would say, not even 24 hours. In the last probably 12 to 18 hours, it has been insane. It's literally, my whole street is like a lake. We have had so much rain. But I know it could be worse. It's February. We could have ice and snow. So I am not going to complain. Donna, crazy weather, right? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, so it is Tuesday, 2/22/22. So I wanted to come on live today. I have got some special announcements for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is my interlinking squares design, or interlocking squares. So you may have seen me do this before. I've got a couple other ones. We're just going to do a fun little variation on this piece here. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do. I have not really decided yet. So we're going to actually do something in honor of St. Patty's Day coming up. So I've got lots of greens here, and we're just going to have fun with that. Hey, Kim. Hi. Yes, Kim. It is wet in Ohio, isn't it? It sure is. Hey, Kathy. So raining right now. Better than ice for sure. What paint do I base coat with? So always, for me, just a personal choice. About 99% of the time, I'm base coating in black, and it's just Deco Art black. So I just happen to have an abundance of, it's Deco Art social media artworking paint, Mars Black, but just any Deco Art black or any other paint black, anything base black will do. I don't use a satin or anything like that. It's just a plain base coat. Some people like to use a satin because they say their mistakes wipe off better, but that's personal choice. I just happen to have a lot of that Mars Black, so I just use it. But, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. And I forgot to measure I've got my little inside circle here. I haven't done this template in a little bit. So, we're just going to play around here. So on these templates, let's see. Oh, yeah, I do have another one. So this is where I'm aiming for. The great thing about these templates, they have everything etched right onto the surface for you, so you don't have to find the center. It's always right there, ready to go, and then the other guidelines are there as well. So that's the fantastic thing about these Easy.Art templates, is they are absolutely easy. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. You are welcome. Okay, so I've got 4 different colors of green here. So I'm really just doing like a St. Patty's theme, and I'm getting started with the citron green is my starting dot here, and I'm just going to work my way out and just go up in size as I dot through here. My next color is sour apple. These are all Deco Art Americana. They are not the multi-surface today. I am just using the Americana paints. And on this one, I'm going to do a north, south, east, and west on this. This is an 8-sided template, so it's really easy to put 8 dots right here off the inner circle, and it makes it just easy to line up with the rest of the template here. Easy as that. Okay, now I am going to increase in size here. I'm going to go up and just see what might fit here. I might not want that big. So I'm using my Pittsburgh punch tools here today. And those are my favorite dotting tools. At times you will see me using my my drill bit set. Those are both from Harbor Freight. So I use a 28-piece Pittsburgh punch set that I got at Harbor Freight, and then I have a 13-piece drill bit set, also from Harbor Freight. Those are really just my tools of choice simply because they are readily available. They're easy for people to find. And they're great tools to start with because they give you decent circles, nice graduated sizes, and easy to use. So I do use those a lot. So there we go. Look at that green. That is Irish moss. Is that not luscious? I love that. Okay, now we're going to fill in just with a small little dot, and I'm using my small end of my Dollar Tree ball dotter here, and I'm just going to fill in on this extra space here around the edge. All right, so I love it with the tone-on-tone colors. I don't know if you were on last night. I did the all blues of the Design 3 of the March box. I did all the blues. Oh my goodness, that turned out so wonderful. I loved it. So today I thought, you know what, I'm going to do all greens. We've got St. Patty's Day coming up, and I absolutely love all of the greens together. I think that is such a fun combo. Now, I'm going to go up in size, and I really want to do, let's see, I think I'll go ahead and do the citron because I want I want that to be a focal color, and it is nice and bright. And I'm just going to line it up with the small little dot that I put on here. And that is just going to give us a nice bright focal color here. Ooh. Nice bright focal color in this center ring. So this was from one of the previous month's subscription box. I believe this was back in February. And that is one of the reasons that I'm using it today. Oh, Kathy, did you like the blues? Oh, you did. You ordered your box. Yay. I'm so excited. I'll have to look and see your name in there so I can send you out some info. I'm so excited that you're getting the box. We have a lot of fun in the Easy Dot Art headquarters. So it's a great place to just learn everything you need to know about dotting because, you know, you really do need a little bit of everybody needs help, and it's a great place to go. No judgment there. You can learn and find out all the tips and tricks that you need to know about dotting. You know, dotting is one of those things that anybody can do this, and the big key is just practicing and honing your own skills and learning how to do just some basic things. Once you get the basics down, and if you have some good designs, that is half the battle there. So I know when I first got started with dot art, that was the biggest thing that I struggled with. I could never find designs, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with designs. So, you know, I didn't know how to design things, and, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. So that was one of my big struggles when I got started with dot art. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to start the Easy Dot Art subscription box. I wanted to give people a way to learn the art, hone their skills, and not struggle with finding designs or figuring out how to make things work. Because I tell you, at the beginning, this art can be a little bit frustrating because if you don't know some of the tips and tricks, it is a trial and error sort of thing. So, you know, that was one of my motivations behind starting the Easy Dot Art subscription box. because I really, I have a free dotting group online on Facebook. If you don't know about that, it's Love Dots and Mandalas. And that's the one thing that I see a lot of times so much in that group is people always say, where can I get designs? Where can I get templates? Simply, it's the thing that people are looking for. So, I had to devise a way to meet that need for people because I know that was something that I struggled with as well when I got started. So that was what prompted me to start designing these templates, and then I hooked up with the phenomenal Diverse Woodworking, and that was just the solution I needed to finish bringing this idea to fruition. So that's kind of the history behind that. So I'm sure you guys are all waiting for my big announcement. I don't know if you saw on my website that or on my Facebook page that I have a big announcement. So I am I'm gonna let that out here in just a minute, but we're gonna do a little more dotting. So I have going up here with the green, the dark green, and I'm just gonna pull a swoosh down in here. And this is the large ball dotter that I got at the Dollar Tree. So I now am lovingly calling it the buck and a quarter tree. So here we go. We're putting these swooshes down in here. Oh, I'm loving this green palette. Do you guys like the greens all together? Let me get it up a little closer where you can see it. I know you probably cannot see how vibrant those greens are, but I love it. And then, let's see, we're going to go in with just the small end here. And I'm just going to put a little baby swoosh in there. Just to highlight that area. Let's see. I like to go around on one side here and then go back on the other side. That way I'm not switching back and forth. I don't know what you guys like to do, but that's what seems to work the best for me. Ooh, this just looks like a bright spring flower. All right, are you guys liking the green? Oh, thank you, Donna. I know I love this color palette. It's so much fun. Now, I'm going to change this up a little bit, and I want to do, again, I'm going to work with the bright green here. This is the citron green, and basically, I'm just going to take my small ball daughter here, and I'm going to go up the inside of this triangle on one side. And most likely, it's not going to be the same amount of dots. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to go up one side here on each one of these, to give it a little bit of motion. That last one I walked up there because I knew I needed a little bit smaller dot to fit there in that area. And this is kind of giving this a little bit of motion. I don't know if you guys can see that, how it's kind of giving it like a whirligig feel. And that's one of the neat things that you can create motion with these dot mandalas simply by doing a pattern on one side and not the other, and create that kind of a swirl or a twist to where it just tricks the eye to make it look like it's kind of going around in a circle there. So we're going to continue around here just on the one side. And then we're going to do some fun little swooshing. So I'm using the Deco Art Americana paint, and this is really my favorite paint for dotting. I've tried a lot of other paints over my years of doing dot artwork, and what I find is with the Deco Art paint, it really is exactly what I need. I don't have to add anything to it. I don't have to put any kind of medium with it or anything like that. So it just really works out well. Now we're going to do some fun swooshing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with my next color up with my large end of this same dotter. And I'm just going to give it a swoosh here and continue that same motion that I had, that I created by doing the one side of the design. Now I'm going to go ahead and go on up to the next color, and this is that gorgeous Irish moss, and I'm just going to swoosh right over top of there. Kind of curving it down there and taking up a little bit more of that corner space. I'm really just kind of filling in that area with this second color, stretching it on out there. And then I'm going to switch over to my smaller end, and we're going to go on up to the festive green, and I think we can fit one more swoosh in there on our green color palette here. Okay. Now I'm going to take that same dark green and just put one dot there, just to fill in that spot. It's kind of a small little area there. Okay, now we have, on this design, it's kind of different. I've got, you probably can't notice on the camera, maybe not, I don't know. These two are close together with a smaller area here. These two are farther apart with a bigger area here. So I'm going to do just a little bit different design on every other one. And it's going to be a swooshing. We're going to do some swooshing in there, but it's going to be different on every other one. So I'm going to pick up a bigger tool here. Let me look at my biggest one, and I'm actually going to do, I believe, reverse order here. I'm just going to pull that dark green down here, and I am in the one that has the widest area there. And I'm just pulling this down to kind of make the eye lead out here on that. And I'm going to do opposite on the next one, and I'm going to go down a size. And I'm going to do the citron green here on this one. And it's a little bit smaller area, so I'm doing a smaller swoosh. and it kind of gives it an opposite color. So now I'm going to go in and do that light one right next to the dark green. And I'm still using that same, oops, I messed up there. Now, these templates are great for cleanup. I'm really just going in here with a Q-tip. And I got the paint up first, and then I'm just going to moisten the end and just kind of pick that up. And that's good enough, you won't be able to see it when we get our other color on top of there. I got to happy swooshing, and I did one too many. Sorry, I had to turn my burner down on my phone. Sorry about that. Okay, now we are going to go down a size on the smaller one and up to the next color. And we could probably go on out to the next one as well, because that's going to be our next color there on all of them, no matter what area, and really the same size, so that's convenient. We'll just go on through here, and that just covered up that little oops I made there. And I'm going to clean my tool off. I'm going the other way. Okay, all right, how's everybody liking that? Okay, so I'm going to go down in size again in tools and down to a smaller. Now these are my DIY tools. For those of you who have not seen these, there's just a pencil and a ball earring there, all different sizes, and literally you just take a ball earring and push it into the end of the pencil there, and it makes a fantastic swoosh tool. Now I've gone down another size here, so we're doing all the areas because we've now caught up with the same color, and we'll end up on the other area with doing another one at the end. It'll make sense once I get all the way there. And it'll end up, I believe, with the darker one on the end of the one that I started the lighter one on. So a lot of times what I do as I go through, I lay my colors out in the order I want to put them down onto the piece, and then I can just go through in order. And then that way what it does is it allows the colors to be used throughout the piece. Now, I don't always follow that order, but it does help to do that. Now, I'm to the point now where I need a really small tool on this one and a bigger one here. So I am moving on up to the, I'm just going to do this one here. And this is the area that had the smaller at the top. So I'm back to where I'm doing different things here on each one. And then I will take the smaller end and do this one. So that is really just filling that out, and I'll have one more to do on the other. Okay. So it's really just getting those swooshes filled out in there. And I just worked my colors down. They'll each end up with a different color because we started with a different color. And the other one, it ends up with the color that you started with for me on this one. Well, by golly, I went the wrong direction. I get to talking and I forget what I'm doing here. Okay, so is everybody ready for some exciting news? So, my exciting news is I have been working on designing a new website for the easy.art. So, swoosh. Kim, yes. No, Kim, you are doing good with your swooshes. It's just practice. It's all it is. Okay, so big news. I have been designing a new website for easy.art. So the fantastic thing about this is it's going to allow you guys to just get right on my website and order additional templates. As templates retire out of the easy.art club, the headquarters, then I will make them available on my website for purchasing as not only as members, but as just anybody that wants to purchase the templates can go ahead and do that. So that is going to be something additional and fun. But I'm also offering up some new design on demand and learning on demand templates and things like that. Those will all be coming out in the website. So now the website will be available starting Thursday. So this is Tuesday. The website will be ready, I believe, on Thursday for pre-ordering. So, and the first shipments will go out on March 1st. So we'll have, yes, hooray. I'm also going to have tools. So my tools that I use, I'll have the drill bits available. I will not have the punch sets. They're too heavy for me to ship. I will have the drill bits that will be pre-color coded. So if you don't want to color code your own drill bits, I'll have those that will be color coded to match what I do with my tutorials. So that will be a handy thing for you guys. And then I'll also have the swooshing tools and all kinds of wonderful things in there. So it's just going to be phenomenal. So I'll be bringing that information out probably tomorrow night with the link for you guys to look at. But the fantastic thing, not only that we have all this, but I'm running a sale that's going to be a pre-ordering sale for the next few days up until the 1st of March. So if you are a member of the Easy.Art HQ, then you will get 25% off of anything you order between now and March 1st when the website comes up. And then if you are not a member of Easy.Art HQ and you want to order something, those will be on sale for 20% off. So members will get 25% off, non-members get 20% off. So everybody will get a discount for pre-ordering, and then items will be shipped then on or nearly after March 1st, depending on what you order. So at the point right now, I'm working on loading up the supplies into the site and that sort of thing. So it should be up and running by Thursday, and we'll be able to ship and do all that. For those of you that are local, I will have local pickup available at the She Shed. So that will be reflecting in the pickup cost instead of shipping cost. And those of you that I'm shipping, I'll be able to ship within the continental United States, and that will be flat rate $5 shipping for those of you in the continental United States. So at the moment, I won't be shipping out of the continental United States. So I've got to start with what I can handle to begin with. So that's my big news for the day. So I think you guys are going to absolutely love the new website. There's going to be all kinds of things on there as far as templates to look at, my gallery of all the pieces. There'll just be tons of stuff that you guys can get. So whether you are in the Easy.Art Club or not, there will be something for everyone. So I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are excited. Does that sound like fun? Does that sound like something that you all have been needing? So, because I know that a lot of people, there are people that are in my free Facebook group, Love Dots and Mandalas, that they simply, can't pay for overseas shipping, which I get that. It's a lot. So I will be offering the templates, and on-demand learning and things like that will be available on the website. So that will be something that will help out those that, don't want to pay for the extra shipping cost overseas. Now, for those of you, for what I'm talking about, I know that sounds weird because I just said I'm not shipping overseas. So those of you that are in the Easy.Art subscription box, those come directly from Diverse Woodworking, and they do have the capacity to ship overseas. So if you're interested in the Easy.Art subscription box and you don't live in the continental United States, you can still purchase that. It's just there is an additional cost to have that shipped outside of the continental United States or overseas. So I hope that made sense. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and I'll be glad to answer those questions. I know, Donna, isn't it awesome? I'm so excited about it. It's just something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, and it was just figuring out how to make all the moving pieces work together, if that makes sense. So, I knew it was something that people were wanting, and it was just me working out the behind-the-scenes stuff, how to do all that. So I'm just really excited to be launching that part of Easy.Art, because I know that people, that seems to be the one thing that people want is templates. They want templates and designs. And I want to make sure that I'm, able to help people out with that. So the designs that I have in Easy.Art, those things are all designed by me. So those are things that you will only find through me. So those are unique and different things. Plus, the thing is, it's so great, being in the Easy.Art headquarters, you will have, the extra training and tips and techniques for how to do everything involved with using the templates and or even just using a download and working with that same style template as a download. All right. Any other questions? How are you guys liking this? Isn't that pretty? I just love the tone-on-tone colors. Okay, next one. I'm going to stir this up a little bit. This is that beautiful Irish moss. Okay. So on this, when you are doing an outside like this, just dotting along the outside of something, it's kind of tricky, and you've probably seen me stop there. I get to the point where I know it's not going to fit there, and one of the trick is just kind of figuring out your spacing and knowing how far you can go. And I try to make it a rule for myself. I don't try to squeeze something in that's just simply not going to fit in the area, because I find out that I'm disappointed with it when I try to squeeze it in. I don't like the look of that. So I simply will just stop there. I may fill it in with a smaller dot. I may not, because really, honestly, it's not glaringly noticeable that I didn't go all the way to that edge. But I would rather have the look of a little extra space than try to squeeze something in, because I've done that before and I don't like the way that looks. For me, that's just personal choice. Okay, and then on these corners, so this will be a design that will be available in the store, in the Easy.Art store. So it's the Interlocking Squares. It's from one of our previous boxes that we had in the Easy.Art headquarters. So this one will be available. It's a fun little design because you can do a lot with it. It's very, it's unique. All right. And then we're going to finish it up with that beautiful festive green for our outer edge. I was going to say our outdoor edge. Our outer edge will be that festive green. So does this look like St. Patrick's Day, you guys? I love it. All right, we'll finish that up with the festive green. Festive green. How do you guys like that design? So I did kind of a combo. I had a couple other designs that I had used for this exact template, and I just kind of mismatched those two different designs together to come up with this one. So I kind of like it. So we'll follow along on the outside here. So I had one that was called, I called it my Fiesta design because it really looked like a big fiesta. And so part of that was that design, and then I had a second one that I kind of did just a combo. So I did the center portion like that, and then I did the outer portion was a combo of a different design that I had done with these interlocking hearts. So if you missed different designs that I've done, I have them all on my She Shed Arts Facebook page here, but I also have all of my designs and videos loaded onto YouTube. So if it makes it easier for you to find some of my lives that I've done, you can go to YouTube, and it's She Shed Arts channel. So if you just put in She Shed Arts, you're going to get a lot of directions on how to build a she shed. So though my channel is called She Shed Arts, I find that if you put in She Shed Arts channel, that will get you there. So though you may want to find directions on how to build a she shed, there are tons of them on there. Okay. Oh my gosh, look how pretty these greens are looking. Doesn't this just scream spring? It's just like, wow. The grass is getting green and we're looking awesome here. Okay, so again on the colors, it was citron green, sour apple, Irish moss, and festive green. And those were the Deco Art Americana colors. And they're just Americana. They're not multi-surface. They're just the regular matte colors. Okay, there you go. I know, isn't the green great? So these paints dry matte. Do you coat it with a gloss or matte when you finish? Oh, great question, Kathy. So yes, they do dry matte. So the majority of my templates, once they've dried, I like to let them dry at least 48 hours. I will spray them with like a Rust-Oleum triple thick spray. I like that because it helps to coat that and protect the paint. Now I will say that if you have not used that before, make sure you use it in a well-ventilated area. So for instance, I have in my she shed, I have a garage door there, but I am not spraying that triple thick spray at the moment because I do have a large heater in my she shed that has a pilot light on it. So I make sure that I do not spray that in there in the winter when that pilot light is lit. So it's just one of those things that's very fumey. So I've got a whole stack of things waiting to be sprayed when I can actually open the door and have a nice day where I can have everything outside and kind of give it a good spray coat. So it's the triple thick Rust-Oleum is what I use. It's a varnish spray. And I like that. I need to try the Deco Art. They have a Deco Art varnish spray. I need to try that. I haven't gotten that. I think the next time I order paints, I will. But there you go. You guys like that? The green is pretty, isn't it? All right. I'm so glad that everybody stopped by. If you have any questions, please let me know. And please be on the lookout. I'll be launching the website address here within the next day or so. And you guys can get on there and take a peek at everything and let me know. Give me some feedback and tell me what you think about it. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. All right, ladies, have a wonderful day. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.